Oh, this is Game of Thrones level stuff, man. God damn. Shit. What is up, guys? John here, aka Bruisley. We're back with another breakdown. This one is Joe Talism versus IKO. In the night comes for us, is recommended by one of you guys, and this is the breakdown. Let's get into it. So we're breaking it down today based on two criteria: how realistic the martial arts is and how entertaining it is, since that's the main purpose of any movie, of course. So this guy's engaging in the clinch a lot. It's not quite like a Muay Thai clinch, I'd say, because they're not as tight to each other, but a few things are pretty cool. I think it's more like, maybe more Hapkido style, actually. There's a decent hold. I just usually get a little bit closer in, like with my hips and my shoulders for that kind of a clinch. And throw more knees and more elbows, but that sweep was really good. You could tie up someone's arms like that. Ooh, punch right through his guard. Whoo! Nice block. This isn't really boxing. I like the slips. Like, that's kind of nice, like kind of like Western boxing style. But the way he's punching, like rapid fire here, I wonder if it's. I'd say it's more Kung Fu style, especially when he has a double punch at the end there. Ooh, let's back it up for 2 seconds there, guys, and watch that. Those beautiful kicks. Bang, triple kick. Bang, fake delay. Boom. Ooh, fake the knee up. We got a punch in. Like, excellent feints. Very realistic. If you have kicking dexterity the way IKO does, like, you can absolutely do a sequence just like that. Low kick, high kick, flick it over, delay. Get the guy to fall for it, get him to bite. It's good parries. Decent arm locks. There's a lot of, like, wrist manipulation here that's going on that I personally have found doesn't work too well. Oh, he failed the toss. I've actually tried punching someone in the knee before, because I watched Benson Henderson do it against, I don't even know, somebody. This is years ago when I first got into sparring. I tried punching someone in the leg as hard as I could. I find it doesn't really do anything. Like, you just kick them. But that was just my experience. I don't know. I think my punches are pretty hard, but, like, it's the mass of your arm versus someone's leg. Like, you have to hit them just in the right spot or in the right nerve to really do any, like, reaction. But, like, the completely tip someone over like that, I've never been able to do that personally. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If so, please leave a like, because it means a lot to me and supports the channel big time. And please consider subscribing so I can hang out with you again. For now, let's get back to the video. Nice crescent kick, caught a front kick. The way he caught it is not exactly proper, and that's why IKO was able to kick out of it. So in that sense, it's realistic. It's a bad position with top. Full mount, excuse me. Ooh. That's a cool kick. You're going for a Kimura. You failed. It's good parries. Yeah, so like this clinch isn't exactly what I would do, and like these like kind of like arm manipulation and stuff like that. I find like my background is in Muay Thai, by the way, guys. I'm a kickboxing teacher here in Canada. We don't really do stuff like that, but we also have to wear gloves, like boxing gloves. So I want to say it's more Hapkido style or something along those lines. Oh, get your right leg over. If IKO had his right leg over, he could finish this armbar. I didn't quite have the full leverage, though. So the fact that the guy got squirmed out, pretty realistic. This is pretty savage, though. Nice. Ooh. So what this guy in the bottom really should be doing is trying to like pull IKO down and break his posture, is what we call it, and try to get like his try to get their, let's say, their chest close together so he can't posture up and bring down this heavy rain, heavy bombs of punches. Wait, what the hell? Oh, part 2. Hell yeah, load it up. Come on, gang, we're trying to load that up. Like, we're trying to watch. God damn, shit. Oh, this is Game of Thrones level stuff, man. Just bite. If someone has their hand in your mouth, just bite. Bite his finger off. Choking someone with a tie like that absolutely works, by the way, guys. Because jiu-jitsu, you'll learn to like choke people out with their own collars, like their gi collars. But you could theoretically, like, why not the tie? Shot in for a double. Wasn't really well committed though, so got stuffed pretty handily. More flurry kicks. The way he caught that kick and spun the guy, you can absolutely do that into an iron beam Decent knees. Ooh, nice. That's the dangerous thing about punching someone against a beam. Like, IKO is getting a good flurry on, adding some punches in. Those slaps he did, those are open palm strikes. They're not like girl slaps. Actually, I shouldn't call it that. Oh, IKO did the... Oh, you can absolutely break your shin like that. Where he's kind of like slapping the guy. Like, I really shouldn't call it girl slaps. It's kind of sexist, but they're open palm strikes. You can absolutely do pretty good damage with them. And some people, oh, good heel lock. And he got kicked out of it. What was I saying? I'll talk about it after. There's a lot happening right now. Things are progressing. Nice dirty clinch. You see how they're getting tighter into each other now? Their hips and their shoulders. That's really what you want to do, because you don't want to give them space to like knee and elbow you, typically. Try to break the grip. Ooh. Oh, get that wrench. Oh! Oh! Oh, I thought he got sliced by that. That would be... Oh, that is scary. Oh, man. Like, I think in real life, like, IKO's face would be, like, cut in half. Like, there's no way you're just going like this. I when someone's, like, driving you down. I think, anyway. I think. Oh! That could potentially be a kill shot. Like, maybe not, like, instantly kill someone, but those gut wounds, they tend to, you know, if they get in your intestines, you're usually done for. Oh, leave it in! So, fun fact for you guys, if there's something lodged in your body, don't pull it out until you have medical attention, because if you pull it out, you're going to lacerate that opening further, and you're more likely to bleed out and die. So, when the object's in you, obviously, yes, it's punctured like organs or whatever, but it's also preventing you from bleeding out, so just leave it in. Oh! He's got those pins in his arm, like in his hands. I had nightmares about that when I was a kid. Oh, like, see, if IKO just waits now and just, like, buys his time, just jabs the guy away, he'll eventually bleed out or lose energy, lose consciousness. Oh, I think that's... Oh, wait, there's part 3! Let's go! Let's go! I don't know why... I didn't know there was 3 parts to this, guys. Sorry, otherwise I would have just found, like, one long one. Oh, the guy's coming back. Second wind. See, the reason that spin kick didn't work is he was too close to his opponent. Like, you need a lot of space to accelerate the spin. Otherwise, you get choked out like that. And that's why a lot of Muay Thai fighters, they prefer not to do spin kicks. They'll do spinning elbows and back fists. Like, I've talked about this in my other videos. Like, there's not as many side kick or spinning back kicks or side kicks because sometimes you give up your back just like that. I wasn't sure what IKO's objective was with that positioning. Grab the back. That's pretty cool. Like, the way he got his hook in, so it means like that leg wrapped over IKO's waist. He just did the other hook in and just kind of like did a rear naked choke or just stayed on top of him. But, oh, is this Walking Dead now? Oh! Oh! This is gory. Oh, is that like a safety knife? Just cut right through. Oh, that's... Ouch. Oh! So that's actually a dangerous part where IKO just got punctured there. There's actually an artery there as well. So if you hit the right spot, you can actually get someone to bleed out and die. Like, that could also be a kill shot. Like, it's crazy, like human bodies, right? Some people get shot in the head and survive it, but there's a few things here that you can't really survive, which are major lacerations to major arteries. I like the way that he's blocking those elbows and those punches. IKO was. Oh! Another one in the quad. Oh man, they could both. This could be a kamikaze. They could be both dead from this. To be honest with you guys, I can't. I won't speak on the knife expertise because I'm not a knife master or a knife fighter by any means. But a lot of this martial arts is pretty good. Oh, that is a bad way. You know that back one. It looks painful, but you can survive that. It's those other ones that. Oh, he just got crucified through the hand. Oh! Oh, no! Oh! Oh, is that what got through? Is that... oh, that's disgusting. I think they're both dead. Are they both... Someone comment below if they're dead. Oh. You can survive a laceration like that if you had like an immediate attention, but it's not looking good. That's a lot of major parts that have been punctured. Okay, I think that's the end of it. That's the end of it. Jesus. So that was it, guys, for Joe Talism. Hope I'm saying that right. And IKO. Before we get into the breakdown, question of the day, all right? I want you to comment below if you think in real life they'd both survive, one of them would survive, or neither would survive. Let me know in the comments below. Let's get into the breakdown. So, I've actually seen IKO here in, like, Wushu Assassin. I've only seen, like, a few episodes, but I really enjoyed that. I knew he was a dedicated martial artist just from the other scene alone, but, like, watching him here, like, they look at these Kung Fu style punches, and a lot of their strikes, I love, like, their kicks, the way they're throwing in feints in there, the positional changes, like, we call it scrambling, like, basically when they're rolling around in the ground, it's, like, very hectic, and you're not sure what'll end up on top. Like, all that stuff occurs in real fighting, so there's a certain level of, like, chaos in the mix of it, right? Like, a lot of these moves aren't thrown perfectly, but you know what? You know, like, I'll practice a kick until I have it perfect 10 out of 10 times, and you'll go into a fight, and you rarely get a chance to land a perfect kick. Like, they get sloppy, they get messy, they get choked out, the opponent's not the proper distance, the opponent, like, somewhat semi-blocks it, right? And you're trying to do damage, even though it's being partially blocked. Like, you know, real fights are very chaotic, and seldom are the things occur ideal as you do in practice. Like, yes, you practice for the best, or you prepare for the best, but you know, or you teach for the best, but you prepare for the worst, sort of thing. So I think in Realism, I'm gonna give this. I'm at 8.5 or 9. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. The reason I'm like hesitant to give it a 10, or even I was even thinking about going 8.5, is that a lot of these grappling exchanges here, like when they got out, like there was no major reason they should have got out. So like for example here, like I'll back up like this silent sesh here. So IKO's on top, the guy kicks him in the back of the head. Like would that make someone spin somersault 360 and land off of you? Maybe not necessarily, right? Like it might not, like, you know, just to bring your like leg up like that with a leg lift, it's all abs, a bit of thigh. Like, would that have enough force? I don't know. I don't think so, right? And if that was the case, like, you know, we'd see a little bit more of it, I think, in the UFC, where there's basically open like, grappling and striking. Anyways, so the only reason I'm not giving it a 10, guys, I think the grappling was a little bit of a stretch, and like this imperfect armbar right here is like whatever, like things happen, like you can still finish it. And then look how the guy gets out. He like twists his ankle in kind of like a pseudo ankle lock. I don't know if just your wrist can put enough pressure, enough pain compliance to make a guy let go of his armbar just for that. Like again, like it's a toss-up. Like it could happen, but it's not like the amount they have it in here, I don't think is super realistic. So that's the only reason why. In terms of entertainment, I want to give that a 10 out of 10. Like, and maybe if you're on the gory stuff, you won't enjoy that as much, but I thought it was so good. I'm gonna replay this a bit while I talk. I thought it was so good and enjoyable to watch. Like, for two things: A, is just gory, intense, and three things actually. That's A. B, they really used the full space of the set. Like, they really moved around, like tried to incorporate like the buzzsaw and like the wrench and like weapons and boxes and like fences, like whatever it is. Like the true chaos of combat, I think, is portrayed in this movie, along with the realistic, the intense martial arts. But number three is a lot of the moves here, like especially these punches, the blocks, the kicks. It's realistic, and for me, that makes it a lot more immersive. Like it makes it a lot more believable. Like, yeah, I was nitpicking some of the grappling and the wrestling and stuff like that here, but at the end of the day, like, it's fairly believable. And if I wasn't looking closely, or if I didn't know that much about martial arts, I feel like I 100% believe this scene and what everything is going on. So yeah, anyways, that's it, you guys. That's a 9 out of 10. Excellent score from IKO here in, what's the show called? The Night Comes For Us. Please comment below again, who do you think would survive after a fight like this in real life, and what scenes should I do next? And lastly, if you enjoyed the video, guys, or saw some value in it, please leave a like because it means a lot to me, and then subscribe because it means I'll see you again. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the breakdown. Bruce Lee is out.